Hello everyone, my name is Leo Donleon. I'm an MTT coach of the Academy of Poker. In this video we're going to talk about positions and about the difference between two word positions. This is the second part of our videos for new players who just starting their career in poker. If you think that these videos are too easy for you, you can visit our educational course about MTTs. There we'll talk about the basic strategy of MTTs, we'll talk about the software and also about how to play at the final tables. If you're interested, hit the link in the description and leave the application there. And now let's move back to the topic of today. Poker pros and just experienced poker players use a lot of nicknames for poker positions. This hijack, UTG, cutoff and all that stuff might be not understandable for new players in poker. And today I'm gonna explain you what is it. Let's start from the first meaning of word position. In poker, you can be in position and out of position. And in position means that you're last to act on all streets: pre-flop, flop, turn and river. If you don't know what is turn or river, you can watch our previous video by clicking there. Term out of position means that you are first to act, or at least not the last. And if you're a newbie player, you need to understand that it's much better to play in position. So don't play out of position with big hands, just try to find the best one. So, positions at poker table. First two positions are called small blind and big blind. This is big blind and this is small blind. Let's start from small blind. This position means that you have to pay half of the big blind to enter the game. Even if you don't see your cards, you have to pay. Also, the second disadvantage of that position is that you have to be first to act on flop, turn and river. So, in other words, small blind is the worst position ever. And you have to have really strong hands to play there if you are not first to act. The second position, that is right left from the small blind, is called big blind. You have to pay twice and you have some small advantage that you are in position versus small blind. You need to be ready that on that position on big blind you'll be a loser all the time, because every hand when you're on a big blind you have to pay one big blind. And you just need to at least try to minimize your losses on that position. The first three positions to the left side of the big blind are called early positions. They are abbreviated as EP. And first position to the left side of the big blind is called UTG, or under the gun. This name comes not from the poker tables, but from medieval times. When warriors tried to climb over the walls, they were right under the guns of the defenders. So they were first to hit that action. And at the poker tables, you are first to act if you are under the gun. Except of blinds, of course. The next position to the left side of UTG is called UTG plus 1. I think it's easy to understand why it is called like this, because you are the next position after UTG. It's pretty easy. The next position is called, guess what? UTG plus 2. Do original, but that's it. If you're playing short-handed table, it means that you have only 6 players there. All the 3 positions are only one and they're called early position, that's all, or just UTG. Directly to the right side of UTG plus 2 is middle position. It's easy to understand that you are sitting at the middle of the table and that's why it is named like this. So, if you're playing short stack table, after early position comes middle position. The last 3 positions on the right side of the button are called late positions. And also they can be called stealing positions, because from that positions you can try to steal blinds from your opponents. 2 positions to the right from the button is called hijack. Also, it is the 7th position at full ring table when you have only 9 players. This name comes from pirates who tried to hijack different ships. And when you're playing poker, you also try to hijack in these positions because you want to steal blinds too. You just want to attack blinds. Seat number 8 at full ring table, or position that is right from the button, is called cutoff. This name comes from poker home games, where the dealer actually dealt the cards, not like in a casino, and the player who was sitting on the cutoff had to cut the deck. That's why this position gets its name. Also, from this position you can try to steal even more than from hijack, because there are only 3 players behind. And finally, the best ever position in poker is called button or dealer. In home games, dealer means that you are holding the deck of cards and you have to deal the cards to your friends or opponents, who knows. And if you're playing in a casino, button means that plastic card. What does dealer mean? It means that you're last to act pre-flop, except of blinds, you're last to act post-flop, and you have only 2 players behind, so you can do whatever you want. You can open even every second hand, also if your opponents are not so aggressive. So don't forget that if you're sitting on the button place, you don't need only to steal a lot, but also you have to attack your opponents who try to raise before your position. You can use flat calling or 3-betting. If you don't know what is 3-betting or flat calling, just wait for our next video and we'll talk about it together. That's all for today. Don't forget about our educational course. It includes 5 theoretical lessons about the basics of MTTs, poker math, poker software and a hand review lesson, and also it includes 2 individual lessons where we can do whatever you want. If you're interested, hit the link in the description and leave the application. Follow us in Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and tap the bell not to miss new videos. See you!